Since being on Fiverr for the last couple of years, I've already completed near on 3,000 orders. And that's why I'm going to show you 4 ways that you can get more orders on your Fiverr gigs, because believe it or not, one of these strategies has already made me over $68,000. And I'm going to show you how it did it. So let's start with strategy number 1. Alright, this is something that a lot of Fiverr sellers just make a massive mistake on because they actually don't know any different. And it's all about categories. Now, when you're a Fiverr seller, you have to create a gig, and that gig has to go under one of the categories that Fiverr offer. But the problem is, Fiverr are always implementing new categories. So you have to always be doing research and staying on top of this and staying up to date on what's new. So I made this mistake when I first started out on Fiverr, and for the first year of my Fiverr journey, I made this mistake until somebody told me different. So let's just give a little bit of backstory about me. I create video content for clients, and my main category used to be spokesperson videos, until I realized that there are many other categories I could be in. So just to show you real quick, these are my gigs right now. I have a ton more gigs to actually upload, but I just haven't got around to it. But these are my main ones right now. And let's say, for example, this one here. So you can see the keywords in my titles, a lot of them are video or spokesperson. These are generally the keywords that I use. So let's say this one, let's preview it. Now, as you can see, the category that I'm in right here, okay, we have video and animation. That's the main category, but then the subcategory is spokesperson videos. Now, this is where I was completely wrong when I first started, because I put all of my gigs under spokesperson videos. And the problem with that is that only those people looking for spokesperson videos are gonna find me. And the fact is, there are many other types of videos out there that people are also looking for. For example, UGC videos, social media ads, screencasting videos, you name it, there are loads. And just to show you this real quick, if we go to the Fiverr homepage, we go up to video and animation because this is my main category. And I did this the other day, and I noticed that there was about 10 different categories that I could put myself into. So we have, let's say, social media videos. Okay, so we have video ads and commercials, social media videos, UGC videos, what else? Spokesperson videos, screencasting videos, e-learning video production, crowdfunding videos, even corporate videos, article to video, which is, I guess, basically just taking an article and then making it into a video. And that's already 9. Plus there's probably a few more there that I could put myself into. And as you can see, Fiverr implement new categories all the time. So for example, at the moment, UGC videos is a new category. So this is what you need to be doing. If you're a Fiverr seller, you need to keep on top of this. You need to see what categories are possible for you to go into, because I see too many Fiverr sellers creating 1 gig or maybe 2 gigs and putting themselves in exactly the same category, because it means that only one set of eyeballs is looking at you. If you spread yourself out and put yourself in multiple categories, now we're opening up the pool of potential buyers who are going to be searching for you. And just to show you that this doesn't just apply to me. Let's say, for example, you're a writer, a content writer. So let's go writing and translation. Okay, as a content writer, you can do articles and blog posts. Maybe not content strategy, but you could do website content, script writing, creative writing, podcast writing, speech writing. You could even, do research and summaries, why not? You can do proofreading and editing. You can offer writing advice. There are so many different categories there. And the fact is, if you put a gig, or at least create a gig and put at least one of these gigs in each category, then your marketplace is going to open up so much more. So for example, right now, even if, and really quickly, just to show you, let's say you're a website developer, just another example. We go to programming and tech. Okay, we have business websites. We have landing pages. And then you can specialize. You can go for WordPress, Shopify, Wix, custom websites. These are all extra categories, which means that you can create more gigs and put yourself in there. And to be honest, the more gigs you have, the more eyeballs you're going to get, meaning the more orders you're going to get. It's that simple. And even if we go back to my gigs. So right now, just because I remember what these are. So right now, this one is screencasting. This one is spokesperson again, This one I feel is probably spokesperson again, to be honest. Yeah, spokesperson. Maybe spokesperson or green screen. Then we have UGC, social media ads, and again, spokesperson, I believe. So at the moment, I myself are only in about 4 categories. And again, that's still a mistake. I already have more gigs that I need to upload, and they are going to be in various other categories, such as e-learning videos and things like that. But that's exactly what I recommend doing as your first initial strategy as a Fiverr seller. You need to create more gigs for yourself and put yourself in different categories. Okay, strategy number 2, and this is the one that's already made me over $68,000, and that sounds pretty crazy, to be honest, but it is promoted gigs. So this is a paid service, but it does really work. Okay, so let's go to my promoted gigs. Okay, I'm showing you guys everything. So right now, this month, this is just this month, I've spent $367 and I've made $1,850. So that's pretty good going. And today is the 25th, okay? So it's the 25th. So we are like almost at the end of the month, almost. But I'm not even gonna work out the maths to figure out what my ROI is, but generally it's pretty good. And let's say, for example, we look at the last 60 days. Okay, $800 spend, we've made $6,000. Let's say this year so far. Okay, almost $3,000, we've made almost $17,000. And let's say, okay, maximum. Sometimes this has a problem. Yeah, okay, it has a little problem. We just have to do this again. Here we go. So I've spent $10,706 and I have made $68,573. That's pretty incredible. Now, of course, you have to spend money. There's no way about this. It's like paid ads, yeah? But it does work. The problem is with this, you have to be willing to spend money. So at the moment, I'm normally spending around $350 to $400 a month on paid ads. And the way it works is you turn this on, and then at the end of every month, basically Fiverr will take the money from your account, so from your Fiverr account. If the money's not there, you will go into the negative until the money is there, okay? So you can manage your daily budget. Yeah, I've got it at $15. It's telling me I should have at least $37, which is crazy. I'm not doing that. That's way too much. But generally you can see, I set all of this on auto and you can see my impressions. Now, some of these, let's say, okay, this is on maximum. So let's go back to this month real quick. So we can see kind of what's been making me money, what's not been making me money. So I haven't got them all turned on, only a few. So we can see, okay, this one is good. This one is also good. $50 spent, $500 made. This one, not so good, okay? $47 spent, $0 made. So actually, let's turn that off. Yeah, so this is what I normally do. I normally go in cycles. So some of these gigs will work, some of them won't. So like that one, I will turn it off and then maybe turn it back on in 3 or 4 weeks time, because I always find like the gigs go in cycles. Next one, $26, $370. This one, okay, only $4 spent on this and we have 0 in return, but that's okay. $4 ain't so bad, so we will let that carry on for a little bit longer. And of course, if I want it, I can turn on some others, but generally I leave it on auto, and that's kind of what helps me to kind of build up the amount of money I make every single month. Because you think, even this is almost $2,000 I've made from this. But generally, promoted gigs does work. But like I say, if you're new to Fiverr, or if you're just beginning and you're not making so much money, promoted gigs is probably not a great idea for you, because the fact is you have to spend money. So you're best off waiting until maybe you're making at least $1,000 on Fiverr to think about then promoting your gigs. Now, generally, Fiverr rules do say that actually I think everybody has promoted gigs on their account, but in my experience, any kind of new gigs were not available to promote, not until I got like a couple of feedback. That's how it used to be, but I think Fiverr may have changed the rules. But generally, just go to growth and marketing and you'll find it down here under promoted gigs. Everybody should have it. It may be reserved for level 1, level 2 and top rated. Maybe new sellers won't have this. I don't know. You have to read the Fiverr rules first, or just see if you have it available. Okay, strategy number 3, and this is intro videos. And honestly, videos are probably the best way for you to connect with your potential clients. Now, on Fiverr, everybody can do this, and I don't know exactly how many potential buyers see this because they would kind of, I'll show you how it shows up in a second. But generally, if you go to your profile, so literally just go right here to your profile, so we get this page. Then if you scroll down on the side, you have an option for an intro video. It's still in beta, but this has been available to everybody for a very long time, so I'm not sure why it's still in beta. And pretty much, this is just a video of you. No editing needed. So for example, this is my video. No editing needed. This is just me talking to the camera, telling potential buyers who I am, what I do. Fiverr actually do say that no editing is allowed on this. Like it's not, I don't know. Okay, it will say when you go to upload it, they will tell you that they actually don't recommend editing or they don't allow you to edit this video. It should just be completely natural you speaking to the camera. So intro videos are amazing, and I'll show you exactly where it shows up. So let's say, for example, let's see if we can find somebody first. I reckon this guy will probably have one, I would have thought. Yeah. So when you go to your profile and the intro video is right there. Yeah, so then clients can actually just play it and they can see your intro video. This guy has done editing, but generally Fiverr, when I did mine, recommended not to add any editing. So not sure about that. But intro videos are a massive bonus, but not just intro videos because not so many people may see this. So what you want to do is actually gig videos. Because this is a big one. And do you know what? I'm going to use a guy. I think his name was Michael. He contacted me the other day. Hopefully he doesn't mind me using his gig. But yeah, Michael. So basically he contacted me the other day and asked me just to kind of have a look at his gigs. He's making about $1,000 a month at the moment on Fiverr. But of course he wanted to increase that. So I ended up sending him like a 29-minute Loom video explaining what he should be doing to his gig and what he can improve on. And actually, if you want or if you're interested in any gig audits, then the link in the description will actually take you there and you can book a gig audit and I'll go through your whole gig and basically, yeah, go through it and tell you exactly what you should be doing. So, one of the biggest things I found with Michael was he's got a thumbnail, which is fantastic, but he has the opportunity to put a video here. Now, of course, he's doing sales copy. So I don't expect, or people are not going to expect the video to be edited to this high level. So for example, if we click sales copy and we scroll down here, yeah? So this gal's got a video, great. Yeah, it's her talking, no editing needed really. Again, everybody else, the majority of them, there's a few people with videos, but the majority just have a thumbnail. So in some categories, you're going to find that a lot of your competition don't even have videos. And this is the perfect place to utilize this. If most of your competition don't have videos, start making a video because it's going to help you so much. A video is going to sell you to the client so much better. And don't make something like this, like a whiteboard, no. Actually sit down and video yourself, whether it's on your phone, camera, whatever. Just video yourself and tell the client exactly what they're going to expect from your gig, what you already have done, and just be kind of authentic and natural to the client so that they can really understand who they're going to be working with. Having video is an absolute game changer, and I recommend if you can put it in your gig, put it in your gig. Okay, strategy number 4, and this is the last one. Now, I'm going to use Michael again as an example of this because I've just looked at his gig and I can see that he has not done anything yet or hasn't implemented any of the changes that I recommended him. So, number 4 is about being clear about your offer. You don't want clients contacting you, asking you what your offer looks like or what service you provide. Your gig should tell the clients that. The client should contact you ready to buy, but you don't want to take your time up answering questions which your gig should already be answering. So let's take Michael, for example, and I called him out on this. If we go down to his description, okay, let's just, first of all, he creates high converting Gumroad sales pages, okay? Let's go down to his description. Get an attention grabbing sales page that will triple your revenue. Our goal is to make sure that you don't leave your money on the table. A great product with low sales has the same problem, a terrible sales page. 97% of Gumroad users have a maximum of 1.9% conversion. Others don't even convert. We've helped multiple entrepreneurs with a proven strategy that's persuasive, high converting, and will push your customers over the last hurdle towards that buy button. What does this gig include? This includes mock-ups, designs and graphics, marketing offers, trust, and more. What the hell does trust and more mean? Now, if you have any questions, DM me and let's get your money up. Okay, shocking. And I told Michael this, it's terrible. And what's so terrible about this is the fact that he's done this whole sales pitch, which is fantastic. I don't mind having this at the start of your description, that's okay. Maybe this is a little bit big, I would maybe bring it down to one paragraph. But then, what is his gig? What does he offer? Well, we have 4 bullet points to tell us what he offers. And it's not good enough, to be honest. Your description needs to tell in detail kind of what the client is getting. They need to know. Think like you go on Amazon, yeah? When you look at a product, you then look at the description. Let's say, I don't know, let's say it's a massage gun, for example. You look at the description and you see, okay, I don't know what batteries it takes. You see the power of it. You see how long it lasts, like 3-4 hours. You see everything, yeah? You see all the details. That's exactly what your Fiverr gig needs to be like. You need to be giving details. Because even over here on the packages, high convertible attention grabbing sales copy to add on your Gumroad. Cool. How long is this sales copy? Is it going to be 100 words? Is it going to be 200 words? Is it going to be 1,000 words? You know, we need to know this. And buyers need to know this. And this is where you're going wrong. If your gig looks anything like this, you are going wrong. And again, sorry, Michael, for calling you out on this, but you still haven't implemented the changes that I told you to. You need to be a lot clearer on your offering. So you need to tell people exactly what you're offering on your Fiverr gig, and they shouldn't have to message you in order to find out what your service is and what you can offer. Because right now, for example, I could pay Michael $25. What would I get for $25? I have no idea. Maybe you guys have an idea. I have no idea. So yeah, be very clear on your offering. And that's it, really, guys. That's 4 ways that you can honestly increase your Fiverr orders from day one. Create more gigs, stick them in more categories. Utilize promoted gigs if you have the money to do so. Also, add videos to your gigs. Intro videos and videos to your gigs, because you'll find a lot of you guys in different categories, your competition will not have videos. So utilize it. And the last one, just be clear on what you're offering, so buyers know exactly what they're getting. Think of it like Amazon, okay? Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. And like I say, if you are interested in having a gig audit, normally they last for about 20 or 30 minutes if I send you a Loom video, or we can jump on a call. You can go ahead and book all of this in the description. I'll leave a link down there. Otherwise, on screen right now is another video which you should definitely go check out. See you in the next one.